You could have been really anywhere in the world right now. Like you could be out there shopping, you could be with your family. I know some of you may have had plans, but you literally took out special time because I announced this. Yeah. So I really value that. Yeah, we are nearly 200 plus people and there are more joining in. I am super excited and it really means a lot to me. And I promise you, I'm going to give my best that I can in the time that you are giving to me to literally share with you everything that you require to alter your money reality. Yeah. So let's get started with today's webinar. Are you ready to be the energy of money? Just write yes in the chat box if you are ready to become the energy of money. That's why I call it Monergy, becoming the energy of money. Yeah. Because when you become the energy of money, then you don't have to seek it. You are it. You can just generate it whenever you desire. So I've already expressed my gratitude to you guys. I really love you all. Thank you for being here with me. Quick ground rules. This is going to be a 60-minute webinar. Please grab a pen and paper because I will be sharing a lot of things with you. And I may just end up sharing an idea with you that can literally change your life. Yeah. So once you have your pen and paper ready, just write ready in the chat box. Okay. So I'm going to quickly give you some time to grab a pen and paper. Yeah. Especially if you're a first timer, this is how I work. You have to have a pen and paper because, sometimes it's also auto writing. And, while I'm going to tell you that this 1 hour session, or maybe we can extend a little bit more, can be a magical session. There will be a lot of magical moments here. Yeah. So don't miss the magic. Have a pen and paper with you. And I'm sure as we are doing this webinar, you may have questions. So the way I've designed this webinar is most of your questions will get answered. As I've been doing money programs since more than 10 years now. And before that, those 10 years also, I was a financial consultant. So I have been about money, like since 20 plus years. I have experience of 10 years of being a financial consultant, talking about the physical reality of money, insurance, mutual fund, shares, and all that. And then 10 plus years of talking about the energy aspect of money, becoming a consciousness facilitator, and a lot more. I'll tell you a little bit about that too. Yet, the point is, if you have questions, please write it in your diary or paper that you have with you. Towards the end of the webinar, I will have a question and answer round. Okay, and I will let you ask your questions and you can ask your questions at that time. Okay, is this clear for everybody? Just write clear in the chat box if it is clear that no questions in the chat box, all the questions in the end in the question and answer round. Awesome. Yeah, and I've also made the chat for host and panelists. That means I can read your chat. So if you can't see other people's messages in your chat box, don't get worried. Don't think you're missing something. I've just made it for me. So I am able to see it. Okay, so don't worry about that. Let's get started, guys. How many of you would like to have more clarity, prosperity, and fun with money? Just write me in the chat box. Yeah, and I'm sure you guys would like, of course, Shree, that's why we are here. But I want to make sure that I'm with the right audience, okay? Because this is all that we are going to do. I believe it is very important to have all these three aspects. एक भी missing है ना, तो कोई point नहीं है. आपके पास clarity होनी चाहिए पैसे के हर एरिया को लेके. अगर clarity missing है, तो रिसीविंग में ब्लॉकेजेस आते हैं. ओके, प्रॉस्पेरिटी की वाइब्रेशन मिसिंग है तो रिसीविंग में ब्लॉकेजेस आते हैं. और इतना पैसा बना लिया लेकिन उसको एंजॉय करना ही नहीं सीखा, तो व्हाट्स द पॉइंट ऑफ हैविंग मनी? या हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू हैव पीपल इन योर लाइफ हु मेक अ लॉट ऑफ मनी बट ओनली फॉर अदर्स? जस्ट राइट मी इन द चैट बॉक्स. अगर आपकी लाइफ में आपने ऐसे लोग देखे हैं जो बहुत पैसा बनाते हैं लेकिन अपने लिए कुछ नहीं करते, दूसरों के लिए ही बना रहे होते हैं. I have people in my life who do that. I was that kind of a person once upon a time. How many of you are? Just write M in the chat box just to differentiate. M in the chat box if you are that person जो कि सिर्फ दूसरों के लिए ही जी रहा है, एक तरीके से सिर्फ दूसरों के लिए ही पैसा कमा रहा है. या एक्नॉलेज इट. आज उसको एक्नॉलेज करो. सोचो अपने आप से ये क्वेश्चन करो, क्या मैं ऐसा कर रही हूँ या कर रहा हूँ अपनी लाइफ में? क्या मैं वाकई में अपने बारे में भी सोचता हूँ कभी? या क्योंकि यहाँ इस सवाल से एक बहुत ही नई रियलिटी की शुरुआत हो सकती है आपके लिए. यू कैन एक्चुअली स्टार्ट अ न्यू रियलिटी फॉर योरसेल्फ जस्ट बाय आस्किंग दिस क्वेश्चन. या ऑसम. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So you are at the right place if you would like to have more clarity, prosperity, and fun with money, because that is what we are going to do today in this webinar. Yeah. And I would like to ask you guys, how many of you would like to experience what it is like to have money, not just for spending it and giving it to others, but for having it with you? Just write me in the chat box. हाँ, आप में से कितने लोग ये एक्सपीरियंस करना चाहते हो लाइफ में, ये अनुभव करना चाहते हो अपनी लाइफ में कि यार पैसा कमाया मैंने या मेरे पास आया, जैसे फैमिली ने दिया, हस्बैंड ने दिया, पापा ने दिया, लेकिन ना टिका नहीं, मतलब आता है खर्च हो जाता है, टिकता ही नहीं है। मेरे पास ऐसी रियलिटी कब होगी जब मेरे पास होगा, जब मैं ये बोल सकूंगा या बोल सकूंगी यार पैसे की टेंशन नहीं है, पैसा है। How many of you would like to have that reality? Just write. I think you should be writing lots of me's in the chat box right now. Yeah. Just write me in the chat box if you want to have that reality, And wow. So that is what we are going to work on today. And because in this workshop, in this webinar today, we are going to talk about how to release the energy blockages that stop your money flows by simple yet potent ways to have more clarity, prosperity, and fun with and about money. तो आप में से कितने लोग हैं जो अपने मनी के जो एनर्जी ब्लॉकेजेस हैं उनको रिलीज करना चाहेंगे? Just write me in the chat box. If you're like, Shree, yes, I am now game. जो भी है ना, मुझे नहीं पता करना कहाँ से आ रहा है, क्या है, बस रिलीज करने हैं. Yeah, because everything is energy, guys. And there are lots of energy blockages जो हमारे स्पेस में होते हैं, जो हमें लॉजिकली पता भी नहीं है, हम उनको फिजिकली देख भी नहीं सकते, और वो ऐसी सिचुएशंस ही नहीं लाने देते हमारे पास कि हम रियलिटी क्रिएट करें मनी की. Yeah, so we are going to release that so that you enter a new reality about money. Okay. So there are a lot of people here who are attending my session for the first time. Yes, it's 11:11. Make a wish. And the wish is to have that reality where you can make a lot of money. Yeah. Thank you, Jagruti. 11:11, guys, quickly make a wish for all the angels to be here with you right now, wherever you are. Because they are, I work with angels and I work with a lot of angels who really want to flow prosperity energy on the earth to people who are ready to receive it, and allow yourself today, so let's just do this quick exercise. This is a very auspicious time to do it, to allow yourself to just, लोअर डाउन योर एनर्जी बैरियर्स. हमारे आसपास हमने ना एनर्जेटिक वॉल्स बनाई हुई हैं, हमें लगता है हम सेफ नहीं है. कभी भी बचपन में कोई इंसिडेंस हुआ हो जहाँ इनसिक्योरिटी हुई हो, तो हम ऐसे ना अपने आसपास वॉल्स बना देते हैं. थोड़ी देर के लिए अलाउ योरसेल्फ टू पुल दोज वॉल्स डाउन, ओके, एंड expand your energy to allow the angels to contribute to you, and be in this space at least for next 1 hour with me. Okay, are you game for that? Just write yes in the chat box if you are game to allow, open yourself up, like have an open mind. Yeah, maybe आप मेरे को फर्स्ट टाइम अटेंड कर रहे हो तो आपके कुछ जजमेंट होंगे, अरे ये क्या करने वाली है, ये कुछ ना कुछ बेचेंगे ही एंड में. डेफिनेटली, ऑब्वियसली, आई एम स्पेंडिंग 1 hour with you, and 1 hour is actually not enough about everything I know about money, guys. 12 साल का प्रोफेशनल एक्सपीरियंस of financial reality of money और 12 साल का प्रोफेशनल एक्सपीरियंस of energetic reality of money, 24 साल का टोटल एक्सपीरियंस मैं आपके साथ शेयर करना चाहती हूँ. 1 घंटे के अंदर नहीं होगा, पर आई विल मेक श्योर कि 1 घंटे में जितना ज्यादा से ज्यादा मैं कर सकती हूँ वो मैं करूंगी, और उसके बाद मैं आपको दूंगी एक गोल्डन अपॉर्चुनिटी to go and register for my upcoming program, and I will talk about that. Yeah. So अगर आप सोच रहे हो अरे ये तो कुछ बेचेगी, तो हाँ, मैं कुछ बेचूंगी और वो आपके लिए बेनिफिट के लिए बेचूंगी, पर मैं ये प्रॉमिस कर सकती हूँ कि जो आई एम गोइंग टू टेल यू, द अपॉर्चुनिटी आई एम गोइंग टू गिव यू विल बी वंस इन अ लाइफ टाइम. मैं खुद भी आपको वो अपॉर्चुनिटी दोबारा नहीं दूंगी उस स्पेशल प्राइस पे, और दुनिया में कहीं पे आपको वो नहीं मिल सकती, इस बात की मैं गारंटी देती हूँ. ओके, थैंक यू सो मच. डॉली सेज आई ट्रस्ट यू. I love you guys. Now, because there are a lot of people who are here for the first time, do I have your permission to introduce myself? Is it okay if I quickly share a little bit about myself? Just write yes in the chat box. And Gaurav, if we are not recording it, can we start recording it, please? I just realized we may not be recording it. Yeah. Gaurav, can you write yes in the chat box after you open the recording? Oh, yes, we are recording this now. Okay, so guys, welcome to the Monergy webinar. My name is Shree Dembla, and I am a financial consultant turned an author, healer, and life coach. For 12 years, I was a very successful financial consultant. I had a team of 10 people reporting to me, my own company by the name Plan Money Consultant. I had 400 plus clients. I was literally winning awards, traveling around the planet, by qualifying for these trips and awards internationally all over the world. And then I had this moment of realization in my life where I just realized that there has to be more than just money aspect of it, so I was very successful as a financial consultant, and just in one day I shut down my office. I said bye to all my staff. I sent letters to all my 400 plus clients telling them that I have got this realization and my life path is changing and I'm moving on to a different direction. And I started exploring mind, body, and soul. I started exploring mind, body, and soul. And what I discovered literally blew my mind. Okay. And for 12 years after that, I became a learner as well as a coach. I became a trainer, I became a healer, and I have literally worked with more than 50,000 people. Thanks to the technology, I have worked with more than 50,000 people in helping them to raise their vibration, to connect with higher dimensional beings, and to create and generate success in their life. Okay, now quickly, I'm going to tell you, guys, please stop sending me, request for sharing the videos, and the recording is only for us. We will not be sharing the recording. If you want to get value from this, please attend live. Please be present 100%. Okay, I am also an author. So one book I've already written, it is called Please Don't Die, The World Needs You. It's already on Amazon. And the second book that is in the process is called Tame the Lion. It is a guidebook for women to manage their husband. How many of you would like to have that book? अगर आपके पास एक किताब हो जाए जिसमें आपको ये समझ आ जाए कि यार अपने पति को कैसे मैनेज करना है. So it is not tame the dog, guys. It's tame the lion. It's actually to tame him to become the lion of his reality. Okay, for him to roar. And this was launched by Jack Canfield, who is the author of Chicken Soup for Soul. How many of you have read the book or know about the book Chicken Soup for the Soul? Just write me in the chat box. Yeah, so I have been really honored to learn from Jack Canfield and let my book be pre-launched by Jack Canfield. I'm a mother of a pet son, Bruno. That's my sweetheart over here. I'm wife of a super kind being who is a digital genius by passion and profession, Gaurav, who's always been very supportive for me. I am a title winner of Miss India Curvy 2019 by Glamour Gurgaon. So I am a beauty queen as well. I travel around the planet. I've been to more than 20 plus countries and I love traveling and meeting people. I love to meet new people. These are some of the beautiful people I've been blessed to meet and learn from. Jack Canfield, I've already shared with you guys. Dr. Demartini, how many of you have seen the movie The Secret or read the book The Secret? Just write me in the chat box. So Dr. Demartini is one of the authors in the book The Secret. And this man is phenomenal. I've learned so much from him. Gaur Gopal Das. How many of you know Gaur Gopal Das? So I just love the way he just pours wisdom into you through his jokes and wit. Yeah. And then Kim Kiyosaki, Women in White, next to me, is wife of Robert Kiyosaki, who's the author of the book Rich Dad, Poor Dad. How many of you know about Rich Dad, Poor Dad? So I've literally learned from people like Rich Dad, Poor Dad, and the energy behind that man, So Kim run her own association on women and she run her own Rich Women Forum. And I was among the first 300 women from India to be called upon to be invited for the Rich Women Forum of Kim Kiyosaki. Okay. My favorite sister Shivani, I've been learning from her ever since my childhood, and her aura is just divine. My favorite men in the world, Gary Douglas and Dr. Dane Heer, who are the founder and co-founder of Access Consciousness, and I'm also an international facilitator myself. Okay, so overall, I'm sure you know by now that I love to empower people to love themselves, and I call it self-ishq. Okay, I believe making yourself the priority of your life is not being selfish, as the world says it is. It is actually self-ishq. Love yourself so much that it pours to other people. Please don't deplete yourself to give away to other people. Okay, how many of you are going to play the game of self-ishq with me? Just write me in the chat box if you are ready to play the game of self-ishq. Okay, awesome. I'm on a mission to empower 100,000 people to live a fulfilling and phenomenal life. You know, लाइफ ना बिल्कुल ऐसी नहीं होनी चाहिए कि बस कट रही है काट रही है. मेरे को बहुत इरिटेशन होती थी बचपन में जब लोग जिस किसी से पूछना अरे कैसी हालत है, क्या कैसी तबीयत है, क्या हाल है, बस कट रही है काट रहे हैं या नहीं. यू हैव गॉट दिस वंडरफुल लाइफ गाइस. आप एक इन्फिनिट बीइंग हो जिसने चूज किया अर्थ पे आने के लिए, जिसने चूज किया ये बॉडी लेने के लिए. तो डेफिनेटली एक इन्फिनिट बीइंग जो यूनिवर्स के साथ वननेस में था, अगर वो अर्थ पे आया है तो कुछ तो मजेदार उसको पता होगा ना कि होने वाला है. या you have actually come here to live your life to the fullest, and there are so many wonderful experiences to have on earth. Okay, and that's what I am on a mission of, to empower people how to create that fulfilling and phenomenal life on the planet earth. Okay, now, I would like to share with you my Monergy journey. Where did all of this started from? Oh, I will try to tell this to you without getting emotional, but I get very emotional every time I share this. How many of you can see the sweet buns on the screen? Just write me in the chat box if you can see the sweet bun on the screen. Yeah, actually my money story started from here. I was 3-year-old. Lot of people think that आपको 5 साल से पहले की चीजें ज्यादा याद नहीं रहती, लेकिन ये इंसिडेंट्स ना मुझे हमेशा हमेशा बहुत विविडली, बहुत ब्राइटली याद है अपनी मेमोरी में. मैं 3 साल की थी और उस साल मेरे डैड को फाइनेंशियल लॉसेस हुए थे. we had a big silver showroom, we called it Silver Palace, और उनको कुछ losses हुए, हमें वो बेचना पड़ा वगैरह वगैरह. And it actually came to a point where he did not have money to even pay our fees. He had to borrow money from people to pay our school fees and things like that. और मुझे याद है कि मेरा बर्थडे था, my birthday when I was 3-year-old, और मैं स्कूटर पे अपने डैड के साथ गई because it was our birthday, और वो मेरे को स्कूटर पे लेकर गए और उन्होंने एक रुपए का ये बन खरीदा. वो जो टूटी फ्रूटी लगे होते हैं उसके ऊपर, and it's a sweet bun. He did not have money that year to even pay for a cake for us. So he just bought this 1 rupee sweet bun, and we put a candle on that sweet bun that day to celebrate our birthday. Like me and my sister, we have been celebrating our birthdays together since our childhood. Her is on 13th of Feb, mine is on 19th of Feb, and we celebrate it on 19th of Feb. And both हम दोनों ने 1 रुपए के बन के ऊपर अपना वो कैंडल लगाकर we blew the candle and we celebrated our birthday. Now, as a kid, I may not have remembered it, but I remember this incident very clearly. You know why? Yeah, ask me why. Just ask me why, Shree. And why am I so emotional about it? Because I remember that day, my father telling me, he literally said, I promise you that you will never celebrate your birthday with this 1 rupee bun. That at the age of 3, I remember my dad telling me, Shree, I promise you that you guys will always have money for your cake. You will always celebrate your birthday. And before that, I never knew the value of money. But that day, my father, with his words, with his promise, with his commitment that he gave me, he made me think, oh, तो पैसा important होता है, तो पैसा होता है, तो चीजें आती हैं. And one thing, I'm always grateful to my father for honoring his word, because it is true. Thereafter, we never looked back. Thereafter, we've always had money to celebrate, and it always got better and better. At the same point of time, I know that that was the seeding, that was the beginning in my life where I started thinking about money in a very different direction. And why am I sharing this with you guys? Why am I sharing this with you? Because I want you all to let today be the day. I'm sure you may have also had incidences like that, where you went through ups and downs, where you wanted something and you didn't have money for it, or you had to pay a bill and you didn't have money for it. Irrespective of whatever your money reality had been in the past, I want you to today commit to yourself and to me that you will always have a better money reality. Just write I do in the chat box. And I tell you in a while, why am I making you do it? Just write I do in the chat box. You know, and I am telling you, with all of you who are writing I do in the chat box, universe, remember we called upon the angels. Angels are around us. They are listening to you. This has become your reality now. From today onwards, your life, your money reality is only going to get better. You know why? Because you said so, because you committed to it. Okay. Now, I'm going to share another very important incident with you. You know what happened is, since that incident, my father's money reality started improving. I became very different with money ever since my childhood. You know, मैं बचपन में भी अपने घर के पास से sticker वाला आता था. There was a sticker vendor. You know, I used to buy stickers from him and sell it to kids in the school at a margin to create my money, pocket money, because my father, as a kid, I saw that reality where my father didn't have money to give me. Okay. So when my father didn't have money to give me, I used my intelligence to find ways to find money. I used to teach kids and tell them to, you know, bargain them or different things. If I wanted a doll, I would tell them, okay, I will teach you this subject. I will make sure you get this marks. You give me this, you know. So I found my smart ways of creating money, and I had been making money ever since my childhood. I literally have been creating money since I was 7 years old. When I was in college, I started selling, those credit cards. I was working with a credit card company. Then I started working with insurance companies. I have literally, worked with as an entrepreneur all my life. So I know no matter what happens, I will always find my ways to create money. And so can you. Okay, so can you. Now, I want to tell you this one element, which is a very crucial element of making money. You know what that element is? It is love. I want all of you all to write the word love in the chat box. Just write the word love in the chat box. You know, it was the love of my father that made me realize the value of money. It has always been the love of my family that has made me push myself. I get emotional again. That made me push myself beyond my logical and physical limitations. How many of you have experienced कि आप जब किसी भी चीज के लिए मेहनत करते हो, राइट, और फिर आप पैसे कमाते हो और उस पैसे से आप उन लोगों के लिए गिफ्ट लेते हो जिनको आप प्यार करते हो. In that experience of them opening that gift and experiencing that gift and receiving that gift, you feel as if aapko dunya mil gayi. You feel as if you have got your world. Yeah. Just write me in the chat box if you have ever experienced that, you know. So I want you to not ignore that fact. I want you to not let your emotions be your limitation. You know, I can see there are a lot of women over here, and it is not only limited to women, even men experience this. But I want to tell you guys, in this reality, we are told that our emotions are our limitations. We are told we should not be emotional. How many of you have heard growing up Don't be emotional. Don't cry. I happily cry. If you see, I'm being emotional right now. And why not? I'm human being. I have feelings. I have emotions. So why not proudly? Yeah. So I want you to today let go of all of that learning, all of those belief systems that blocking your emotion, hiding your emotion, avoiding your emotions, resisting your emotions, not being emotional. Hello, why not? You have come on planet Earth and chosen to have a physical body to experience energy in motion. That's why we came here on the earth for. From up there, all of us, some of us are angels, infinite beings of different forms. We took the earth body because we were wondering, yaar, ye kitne mast log hain, how wonderful these people are on earth. They just laugh and cry and they have all these emotions. Let's go and experience these emotions. Yeah. Make your emotions, yeah, make your emotions your motivation. Okay, don't suppress them. ये जो suppressed emotions होते हैं ये disease बन जाते हैं. Let me tell this to you very clearly. Even WHO says that 95% of our diseases are psychosomatic. They all started with a thought process. And I had 22 of them, by the way, 12 years back. I was at a point where I was trying to hide my emotions and I was trying to be this macho warrior woman जिसकी life में सब sorted है, सब बढ़िया चल रहा है, उसको कोई feeling नहीं होती और वो like all that. और मैं internally I used to take everything personally. I used to sulk. I used to think negative. How many of you have experienced that? That you try to be the best version of you. आप सबको खुश रखने की कोशिश करते हो. You try to make everybody happy and you don't think about your own happiness. That's why the last picture, your own self-love, guys. Self-love. Very, very important. Okay. So this is the second thing I'm sharing with you in today's webinar. Make a note of it. Make your emotions your motivation. Be an emotional person because that is a good driving source for you to create money. It's a fact that a lot of you, let me know, write me if you resonate with this. I am telling about myself and I'm sure a lot of you will agree with it. There was a point of time when I learned in my life कि मुझे personally actually पैसा चाहिए ही नहीं था. I used to actually live a very minimalist lifestyle. I used to not want a lot of money. I used to feel, kya karna hai yaar? There is enough, and that is enough. Yet, yeah, I can see a lot of me's coming in the chat box. Yet, I generated a lot of money in my life because I love people in my life. And I wanted them to be happy. And I created money for their happiness. And then I expanded my horizon beyond my family. And I saw that there are so many people I can contribute to. If I work on my talents and I create money, I can give it to those who are not creating right now. But if they get money, they can be happy. There is so much nice people like you need to have money in today's reality. One of my mentor, he tells me, Shree, you should make so much money that you buy jungles and then don't let anybody touch it. Why operate from minimalist point of view? Why operate from nahi jitna hai, jitni chadar hai, utne pair phailao, jitna hai utne mein limited raho. Why operate from limited point of view? Why not operate from allowing yourself to receive so much money, create so much money that you can alter the reality of not only yourself, but for people around you and so many more people on the planet? How many of you would like to live that life? Just write me in the chat box if you would like to live that life. And I know you guys are writing me. It will require courage. Are you game for it? Write yes in the chat box. It will require effort. Are you game for it? Write yes in the chat box. You know, I want to tell you something that my one incident that happened in my life was that sweet bun experience. The second incident that happened in my life, which helped me to change my money reality, was March 2020 when COVID situation happened. Before that, we were doing pretty well. Kamate the, we used to earn money and then we used to spend money. We used to travel around the planet. I was learning, I was attending a lot of classes, investing a lot of money in my learning. Yet when March 2020 COVID situation happened and we were forced to put at home, we were forced to shut down our office. We had this beautiful office in Prashant Vihar, Delhi. We had literally invested 5 lakh rupees in the interior decoration of that office. It was on rent and we had to shut it down. Why? Because I could foresee that for next 1 year or more, there will be no person coming there. We will be spending more money than we are making. How many of you experience something like that? All of us have our own COVID stories. Yeah, but I'm going to be very vulnerable here and share something very personal with you. One thing that a lot of people do not know is that my family, my husband's family, had a lot of loans. And when that situation happened, when COVID situation happened, we were at home. And when everybody was, wearing saris, making food, sharing it on Insta, sharing it on Facebook, and finding ways to pass the time, we were going from a very dreaded situation. We were going through a situation where there was no income. All 3 earning members of the family were sitting at home. My classes were not happening. My father-in-law had property business. That wasn't happening. And yet there were people calling for the bills. There were people calling for the interest of the loans. There were also people calling for the loan amount. And I could literally see my family members going through really a lot of stress and anxiety. And yet I know that when I commit and I connect, wow, when I commit and I connect, nothing can stop me. I want you guys to repeat this with me. Yeah, just repeat. When I commit and I connect, nothing can stop me. Yeah, it is true. When you commit and you connect, who do you commit to? You commit to a different reality for yourself. And what do you connect to? You connect with the higher source. Literally, nothing can stop you. When you commit and you connect, nothing can stop you. And that's what I did. You know what I did? Maybe you can make a note of it and see if this one thing, I'm literally sharing my secret with you. Jab sab ghar baithe hue the, what I used to do in that time is at 5 o'clock in the morning, I won't say 5 actually, 7. At 7 o'clock in the morning, I used to go for my morning walk where everybody was telling me you should stay at home. There are few things I started doing. Make notes of it. First of all, first thing that I started doing was I literally started waking up at 3:30 in the morning. I literally used to get up at 3:30, take the shower and sit and meditate. Okay. I used to meditate from 4 o'clock till 6 o'clock, sometimes even 7 o'clock. And I used to connect with my angels. I used to connect with the divine energies. I used to do the meditation. I used to connect with my own breath. And inside of those meditations, a lot of healing happened. Second thing I used to do was, and I know a lot of people don't know the right way of meditation. but I have learned the right way of meditation through years of working on myself and learning from other people, which is what I teach in my courses as well, that I will tell you in times to come. Second thing I started doing was I started I started journaling actually. Right after my meditation, I used to write down the awarenesses that were coming to me. And it is inside those meditations, my angels started telling me to create a course called Angels on Earth and make videos of it. And all of that used to come to me as visuals, and I used to write them down and take action on it. The third thing I started doing was I started going for morning walk. Okay. Nature talks to you if you allow yourself to listen. I am going to tell you something which may not make any logical sense, but if you allow yourself to receive it, it can change your life. I learned a lot about money from trees. Literally, I'm telling you, I learned a lot about money from trees. I used to go for my morning walks and I used to connect with nature. And I used to get my awarenesses. I literally used to feel as if the nature, the trees, the squirrel, the plants, they are talking to me and they are giving me awarenesses about what next to do. And I just kept taking those actions. And literally, I'm telling you guys, those 2 years where a lot of people broke down financially, where a lot of people left their jobs, left their businesses, and a lot of that, those 2 years became the turning point of my life. And with all the awarenesses I was getting, I literally motivated my husband, and both of us together actually not only cleared our own personal loans, we also helped the family to clear the loans. And you want to know, let me share a very personal thing with you. We literally, as a family, had 6.5 crores of loans, guys. And 90+% of it is over. Yeah. And why am I sharing this with you is because I want to empower you guys that it is possible. You know, my upbringing would have never let me do it. You know what was my upbringing? Most of the girls in this reality are trained to grow up to become a wife. Most of the women in this reality are trained to grow up to become a daughter-in-law. Most of the women in this reality are trained to grow up and become a mother. Exactly. And unknowingly, we observe women around us and we are directly told or we indirectly buy that we have to depend on the male of the family and they are the main earning members. How many of you agree with that? You know, yesterday we were at Diwali party at my cousin's place and my cousin said that, you know, like he said something which is very, very, very weird. But he said, you can only have fun on your father's money. You can't have fun on your own money. And I was like, wow, I have had a lot of fun in my life with my own money. I have traveled around the planet with my own money. I have traveled in business class and first class flight tickets with my own money. I've stayed in 5-star hotels, in presidential suites with my own money. I have done courses worth lakhs of rupees with my own money. But most of the people have that belief system that they only have to earn to manage the expenses of the family. And that belief has to be changed. Okay? And most of the women are taught that their income is like a secondary income. The main earning member of the family has to be the husband. Are you today willing to let go of that belief system? Are you today ready to you being the source of so much money in your life that you tell your husband, "Arey yaar, tension mat lo. Literally, how would it be like if you can tell your people in your family that, hey, I love you so much. I just want you to be happy. And money is coming. Don't worry about that. Yeah. So let's dive into to learn how do we do that. So I've already shared with you my story of my journey of Monergy. I want to tell you, why am I doing this Monergy webinar? How many of you would like to know why am I doing this Monergy webinar? Just write me in the chat box if you would like to know why Monergy webinar. So the secret to this goes back 9 years back. So 9 years back, I was literally woken up in the middle of night. How many of you have experienced आपको रात को एकदम से 2:30-3 बजे के आसपास नींद खुल जाती है? You are just woken up, I tell you, that is the time you should actually pick up your journal and start writing. I always do it, and a lot of my courses and awarenesses come from there. So आज से 9 साल पहले, 9 years back, I literally woke up in the middle of night and I started getting ideas. I literally started getting thoughts as if someone is talking to me and my angels were telling me. So I picked up my diary without even switching on the light. I started writing in it. And what I wrote in that was, my angels told me that you are going to alter people's reality. You are going to share with people the ways that can help them to really, alter their reality completely. Not like minor alterations, like literally, like एक आप एक ऑर्बिट पे ऑपरेट कर रहे हो और फिर आपने वाइब्रेशन हाई करी और आप अब दूसरी रियलिटी पे ही ऑपरेट कर रहे हो, एक कंप्लीटली नई रियलिटी में आ गए, एज इफ पुरानी चीजें अब एग्जिस्ट ही नहीं करती. And they literally started giving me those awareness. I started writing them. Next day morning, I woke up and I read it and I was personally surprised. But I did one thing. You know what I did? 9 years back, when that awareness came to me, next day I was meeting some of my friends in a coffee shop and I shared my awareness with my friends. आप में से कितने लोगों ने ऐसा किया है? How many of you have done that yet? You get these brilliant ideas and then you share it with your friend and family. And then they tell you, oh, this is not possible. Oh, this is too much. Oh, ये तो नहीं हो सकता. आज तक हमारी family में किसी ने नहीं किया. And that is exactly what happened with me. 9 years back, when I got the awareness from my angels that I can help people to alter their reality, and all of those, literally, they gave me steps and actions to take. And I shared it with my friends. You know what my friends told me that time? They are no more my friends. Actually, none of them is in my circle right now. That's why my reality has changed. But that time, friends told me, oh, Shree, this is too scary. Oh, no, Shree. Nobody is ready to. Itna alter ho jayega, pata nahi kya lose karna padega. No. We are not ready for it. World is not ready for it. You should not do something like that. And I trusted them. And I went home. I took that journal and I kept it in a closed drawer in my cupboard. And for years, I did not open it. And when I was doing those meditations, when I was doing those morning walks, my angels started talking to me and they said, pick that up. We already gave you the blueprint. We told you 9 years back what to do to change your reality. You did not trust us. You trusted stupid people. Yeah. So I did that. And I started following those things that I got the awareness of, which has helped me to change my reality. And I worked with angels. I spoke to people about angels, and a lot of people have started receiving changes in their life. Yet, what I'm doing right now, can you guys feel the excitement in my energy? I literally could not sleep the whole night. I was excited because I know what I'm doing with you guys right now is what I'm born to do. We are meant to be together here. You guys are meant to be together here with me. And there is something I am born to share with you that will help you to alter your money reality. And that is the reason why we are having this webinar on this auspicious occasion. Yeah. Wow. Thank you so much for all the lovely messages in the chat box, guys. Okay. So now I want to share one learning with you that literally changed my life. Are you ready for it? Just write yes in the chat box. If you wanna, this one thing I always remind myself. And if you remember this one thing, make notes of it. Yeah. What is that one thing? Your words create your world. आपके शब्द आपकी रियलिटी बनाती है, आपकी जिंदगी बनाती है, आपकी दुनिया बनाती है. Write down in your diaries, guys. Your words create your world. Not only the words that you speak, but the words that you think are making your life. And unfortunately, we have grown up in an environment where we have more examples of negative words than of positive words. How many of you agree with that? Just write me in the chat box if you agree that we all have had. I had that environment. Growing up, I have always seen people demotivating themselves and demotivating others. I have constantly been hearing, oh, this is too much. Oh, this is impossible. And I know today, whatever success I have is because I listened to my inner voice and I worked on my words, the words that I was thinking and the words that I speak to change my reality. Okay. So from today onwards, guys, be very careful and aware of the words you speak. ऐसा नहीं होता कि दिन में एक ही बार सरस्वती जबान पे बैठती है. कितने लोगों ने सुना है ये? Like, once in a day, your tongue, you become whatever you say happens. No, every moment it is happening. Every moment what you are thinking and what you are speaking is creating a reality for you. Okay? It is a very responsible job. But of course, you want to alter your reality. You all said yes to it. So you got to take responsibility of your words that you're thinking and you're speaking. Do not let a negative word come in your mind or in your on your tongue, on your lips. Okay? And आता है, habit होती है, पुरानी habit होती है. जैसे ही आए cancel बोलो, हटाओ उसको और दोबारा से positive thought create करो. Yeah? Awesome. The next thing that I'm going to work upon with you guys today is the impact of the upbringing. हम जिस environment में बड़े होते हैं, oh my God, guys, we are going to extend it. I have so much to share with you. Yeah, हम जिस environment में बड़े होते हैं, उस environment से हमारे belief बनते हैं, हमारी memories बनती है और हमारे decisions बनते हैं. और ऐसे छोटे छोटे incidences होते हैं ना, जिससे हमारे belief system बन जाता है कि हम realize भी नहीं करते. मैं एक बार एक person के साथ work कर रही थी, जो कि बहुत मेहनत करता था अपनी लाइफ में और फिर भी उसके पास पैसा नहीं होता था. बहुत, मतलब वो लोन्स में था, उसकी फैमिली, उसकी वाइफ उसको ऑलमोस्ट छोड़ के जाने वाली थी, बहुत निराश था वो लाइफ पे. ही वाज रियली इन अ वेरी बैड सिचुएशन बिकॉज ही वाज रियली टैलेंटेड एंड ही वाज वर्किंग हार्ड बट ही वाज नॉट मेकिंग मनी. सो व्हेन आई वर्कड विद हिम, you will not believe what came up. He regressed back to a point of time when he was 6-year-old. And he had a situation where he was, by chance left alone somewhere. He knew the way to his house. And he had 5 rupees in his pocket. Okay, just think about it. Just try to imagine a 6-year-old boy all by himself. And he has 5 rupees in his pocket. He takes that money out, but it is torn and it is not in a very good shape. He offers it to someone, an auto driver, and tells him, this is where I want to go. And the auto driver tells him, I cannot take this money. Ye note bekar hai. Okay. Now that 6-year-old, that day, in that one incident, believed, one, I am all alone in my life. Second, what I have is not good enough. क्योंकि उसके पास था 5 रुपया, लेकिन वो किसी काम का नहीं था. और ये 2 बिलीफ सिस्टम जो उसके अंदर थे, क्या उसको रियलाइज भी नहीं हुआ. वो भूल चुका था वो इंसिडेंट उसके बाद से, लेकिन वो बिलीफ सिस्टम इतना डीप चला गया उसके सबकॉन्शियस माइंड में कि उसने लाइफ में बहुत मेहनत करी, पर उसकी रियलिटी क्या रही? 1, I am all alone. Second, what I have is not good enough. How many of you have ever felt that in your life? That you are all alone and what you have is not good enough. Let me tell you, this is the lie of this reality. And there are ways to release it. And that is what I'm going to do with you in the Alter the Money Reality workshop. Guys, I had 1 hour with you, which is almost already over because there's so much I want to do. So, so we are going to work on the belief system. So what do? We first clear your family's money imprints. Yeah, what is imprints? Sanskars. When we were growing up, we actually picked up a lot of energy from our family about money. हमें पता भी नहीं चलता, we don't even realize how we are just behaving like our mother or our father when it comes to money. Okay? And there are ways to release it. I have done it for myself. I've done it for hundreds of my clients. Okay? We got to work on clearing our society's money imprints. हम अपनी सोसाइटी से कितने सारे बिलीफ सिस्टम ले लेते हैं. एक कॉमन बिलीफ सिस्टम है सोसाइटी का. क्या? If somebody becomes rich fast, they must have done something wrong. How many of you have heard or experienced family thinking like that or society thinking like that? Let me tell you very crude reality. I grew up listening to things like that. If a man become rich fast, he must have done something wrong. He must have done some smuggling or something. If a woman becomes rich fast, she must have slept with someone. All a lie. It is not true. Not every rich person becomes rich by doing wrong things. But many of us don't let money come to us because we don't want to be judged as a wrong person by our society. And deep down inside, we believe that the society will judge us as a wrong person if we will make so much money. And this has to be cleared from our spaces. These imprints, these sanskaras has to be released. Okay? Then we got to clear our personal money imprints. You know that how this guy had an experience. Hum sab ke saath, we all have had some experience which created our own decisions and conclusions about money. It's not easy to make money. It is hard to make money. No matter how much I make is not enough. How many of you have thought like that? How many of you have experiences like that? Those are the imprints that has to be released from your body, your space, your cellular memories for your money reality to change. And then we got to clear the soul money imprints. Literally, you are not only this physical person. You are an infinite being. You are a spiritual being. You are an eternal being having a physical experience. You have had many lifetimes before it, and the imprints, the sanskars of those lifetimes are still operating in your vibration. And a lot of us, I had to clear my past life imprints to change my money reality. Because I have literally seen my lives where I was a saint or I was a guru, and somebody told me that if I am receiving wealth and I am enjoying luxury, then I'm not a good saint. And I was I used to literally, prove that I am selfless by being poor. And then I had to change that belief system. You can inspire people and create different reality by being rich. Please know it. Okay, so we got to clear the soul money imprints, and then we got to understand the money management. This is where a mix of my energetic awareness and my financial awareness comes together. I'm going to tell you something which will literally change your money reality. Are you ready for it? Just write yes. Yeah. Okay. So is reality. We are taught how to earn money. There are so many courses for it. There are professional courses, there are online courses, there are a lot of courses on you how to earn money. And a lot of people motivate you to earn money. We are also taught in this reality to save. How many of you have been told paisa jodna chahiye? We save money, and I was teaching it to people as a financial consultant how to save money. But one thing which I learned, which actually helped me to change my money reality, was in this reality, we are not taught how to have money. Rather, having money is considered as a wrongness. If there is someone who has a lot of money, that person is looked as wrong person. Poor people look at a rich person with lot of anger, as if he's doing something wrong by being rich. And of course, we don't want to receive that judgment. So a lot of people unknowingly, unconsciously are becoming poor or staying poor. What do I mean by being poor? They are only making the ends meet. और कोविड ने क्या किया? कोविड ने हमें एक झटका दिया कि अगर आपके पास इतना नहीं है कि आपका 1 साल का खर्चा टेक केयर हो सके, इफ यू डू नॉट हैव इनफ मनी दैट इवन इफ यू डोंट अर्न मनी फॉर द नेक्स्ट 1 or 2 years, then do you really have money? And we have to learn how to create that system in our life where we always have more than enough. How many of you would like to learn that system in your life where you learn to manage the money in a way that you always have enough money? And of course, I can't teach that to you in this, the time is up, but in this next whatever time I have with you, it's a system, it's a habit that we build on. And that is the reason why I've created this bigger course for you guys to learn this. Okay? So everything is energy and so is money. And I'm going to teach you how to become that energy of money. Okay? So I want to ask you guys, how many of you learned or experienced something new today? Just write new in the chat box if you experienced or learned something new today. Wow, I can see a lot of new coming in the chat. And how many of you would like to learn and experience more new things about money? Just write me in the chat box if you want to learn more. I like that. A lot of people writing more in the chat box as well. How many of you would like to release your energy blockages and receive more money in your life? Just write me in the chat box if you would like to release the money, the energy blockages of money and receive more money. Okay. If you are game for that, I would like to introduce to you my program of altering your money reality. Yeah, it is worth 90,000, but you don't have to pay that price. Don't worry about it. I have a very special price for you, which I will reveal in a while. Yeah, the reason it is this much price is because now a lot of you know about me this thing. I very rarely do in-person class. For you to attend an in-person class with me, the charges are usually more than 70,000-80,000 rupees, a lakh of rupees. How many of you know that? How many of you have attended my classes where you have paid 70,000-80,000 rupees, or you're a diamond member, you've paid in lakhs, right? I can see Roma writing me, Jasveer, Shubda, exactly. Yeah. So in the Alter Your Money Reality program, and I am only going to do this for this coming batch, this particular batch is going to be a live batch. And what we are going to do in this live batch, I will in the future make videos from those live sessions. And in the future, those videos will only be available. So this course is priced this much because you will be actually spending in-person time with me to alter your own money reality. How many of you think that is an awesome opportunity? Just write wow in the chat box. If you think, Shree, wow, we will get to spend online in-person time with you to alter our money reality. Yeah, not just that, Those of you who know me that I love to gift. So how many of you would love to receive more gifts along with the special price you pay for Alter the Money Reality? Just write me in the chat box if you would like to receive gifts. So I have some special gifts on this special festival for you guys who register for my Alter the Money Reality course, guys. The gift number one is this Alter the Money Reality is going to be a 90-day course. Okay, where every day I will be working with you. And in addition to the tools of money, I will also give you every day a new affirmation. Okay, I will literally send you in my own voice an audio of an affirmation that you will be playing in your space. Okay, that you will be playing in your space that will help you to raise your money vibration and clear your money blockages. This is priceless. I had to put a price, so I put 11,000 rupees for it. How many of you would like to receive 90 days, 90 affirmations in my voice, in your inbox that can help you to change your money reality? Yeah, so instead of listening to the negative conversation of your family members and your friends, you can listen to my positive affirmations and change your money blueprints in your mind. Yeah, I can see a lot of me's coming in the chat box. I have another gift for you, your gift number 2, which is 10 powerful money meditations. Yeah, I have been meditating since the age of 8. I have learned different styles of meditations from a lot of trainers and gurus. And out of all of those years of meditation, 20 plus years of meditations, I have created these 10 powerful money meditations that will help you to release the money blockages of your family's imprints and curses. It will help you to release your own money blockages, your lifetimes of money blockages, and a lot more. How many of you think this is an awesome gift to have? Just write wow in the chat box if you feel this is an awesome gift to have. Yeah. And then I have a gift number 3 for you, which is powerful exercise to attract more money in your life. So after we've cleared your space and released all the money blockages in that space, we are going to fill in tools to attract more money in your life. How many of you believe this is an awesome gift? Just write wow in the chat box if you believe this is an awesome gift. And I have a 4th gift for you, which is I will be in after these 90 days are over, where we will all be working together. I will be doing a personal session, a group session with all the people who will be part of only this group. And if I do a one-to-one session or a group session of healing, I charge 33,000 to 50,000 in today's time. You will get that gift. And today morning, I got an additional awareness from my angels. It is not added in the presentation, guys, but my angels told me that I have created a course which is called Chop Your Debts Off. Okay, this will be a book in the future and also a course in which I will be sharing with you step-by-step formula of what I did with my husband to help him and me and us as a family clear our loans of crores of rupees. How many of you think that can be a contribution to you? Just write me in the chat box. So my angels have asked me to add that as a gift in this course. So I will also be gifting to you Chop Your Debts Off course, which is again worth thousands of rupees. And that comes to you. So in all, the total bundle is worth 1,56,000 rupees. Yeah. But today is a special day for you because you don't have to pay 1,50,000 rupees, 56,000 rupees, as all these bonuses comes to you for free. I know you must be wondering, hey, but what about the 90,000 for the live session? So you don't even have to pay 90,000 as I have a very special price for you. So I want to tell you something. How is this going to work? I will start this course from 11/11. So 11th of November onwards, we will start this course. In this course, you will receive videos, audios, meditations, and every Friday, we will be meeting for a live session from 7 to 8 in the evening. If any one of you is not able to attend a live session, you will receive the recording of the session. You will all be part of a closed WhatsApp group and you can receive it. So don't worry about the timings. I know some of you are from abroad. Some of you may have night shift. I have had participants attending my live or online classes and they have all been able to participate in it thanks to the recordings and the way we work. Okay. So that is all. That is how this all is going to go. Yet for all of this, you don't have to pay 90,000 rupees as well, as today is a special day. And I have a very, very special price for you. So just write BIO in the chat box if you want to know. Bring it on, BIO in the chat box if you want to know what is the webinar special price for you. Yeah, I can see a lot of BIOs coming in the chat box. Okay. I'm only going to tell it to people who write BIO. So just write BIO in the chat box if you want to know what is your webinar special price. So only for those of you who register today for this upcoming live program that I'm going to be doing on altering your money reality, you have to pay a very special price. And only for those who register in that next 10 minutes, okay, you have a very special price of just rupees 9,999 only. Okay, so my team is going to share the link in the chat box. Just quickly click on the link right now and register. The time right now is 12:10. After 12:20, thank you so much for all the lovely wow messages, guys. And I'm going to share the link. My team is sharing the link. Click on the link and quickly register. After 12:20, you will have to pay additional GST price. And after I complete the webinar, this price will cease to exist. You know, even if I do a webinar in the future, there will be an increased price. It is a Diwali special price that we are offering only for people right now. Okay, so just click on the link quickly and register. When you click on the link, shree.pip/AYMR, alter your money reality program, it will take you to my InstaMojo page where you have all the options to pay. You can pay using your credit card. You can pay using the internet banking. You can pay using all the payment modes like GPay, Paytm, and all of that. All those payment options are available. Yeah. And once you have made the payment, just write done in the chat box so I can personally welcome you into the program. Okay. So right after you made the payment, just write done in the chat box. And right now, guys, if any one of you have any question related to the course, just let me know. Just write it in the chat box and I can take your questions. Okay. All right. So awesome, Pavitra. Congratulations and welcome to the program. So we just have 10 minutes, guys. And I know there are a lot of people over here who have attended programs with me and have already altered their money reality. Diwali Dhamaka says Roma. Yes, Roma is in. Awesome. Easy to GPay then. Yes, Uma, you can. And with the same link, you can also GPay. And okay. Awesome, Anuradha. Congratulations. Welcome to the program. Payment done. Sudha says, congratulations, Sudha. Welcome to the program. Okay. Thank you, Roma. Thank you for the kind words. Roma says you are so, wow. Thank you. Okay. Another option Manisha is asking, guys, if currently you believe you cannot pay 9999, then what you can also do is I have shared the link for 5999. You can pay 5999 right now and pay the balance 4,000 in next 15 days. Okay. So there are two payment options. Congratulations, Usha. Welcome to the program. Also, I know that there are people over here who have attended my money program. And I would love to know if any one of you would like to share your experience of attending my money program with the people over here. I can take you take you live. Just write money in the chat box. Dr. Aruni, congratulations, welcome to the program. Sharmila, congratulations, welcome to the program. Vaishali, congratulations, welcome to the program. Thank you, Latika. Latika says you're always awesome. Okay. Okay, Mansha, we got it. Right. Just write money in the chat box if you would like to share your experience of attending a money program with me and altering your money reality. If you're all right. So we have Shubda. Gaurav, can we take Shubda online? Shubda, you got to make sure your camera is on. And we are going to take you live. And we would love to hear from you. Okay, just write me. Hey, Kuhu, congratulations. Welcome to the program. And then.
Hi, Shree.
Hi, Shubda.
Happy Dhanteras.
Thank you. And same to you. Just a sec, Shubda. Let me.
Spotlight me.
So I'm going to spotlight. Gaurav, can we spotlight Shubda? I can't find her, so you have to Gaurav spotlight her. And
stop sharing your screen in that.
Yeah, I'm going to stop sharing my screen here. Yay, I can see Shubda now. Yes, so Shubda is here. Yes, Shubda, you can share your experience.
So much, Shree. Love you so much for what you do and what you are being for us. For day by day, my life is getting better and better. I can literally see my growth in little span of time only. I literally love you so much. And when you started the journey with your things, literally so many point of views, I have cleared my own. I'm literally getting emotional about this. I remember when I started journey with you for the money class, I asked for the payment for EMI option, and each and every time I gave you in the before the time only. It literally made my time, my own experience and my own feelings to be better with the money.
Yeah.
And the confidence what I have right now is literally amazing. And today the Monergy webinar is took us in a different era. It's literally, I'm in the top of the world right now. That's for sure. When you introduce, yep.
If we can point out 3 biggest achievement of yours since you've started working with me, what would that be in the physical reality? I know emotional and spiritual level, you have evolved as a completely different being. But if we can see physical reality, if you can say, Shree, these 3 things I never thought and I have already achieved them, what would that be?
One of the biggest one is recently I received doctorate in healing science. I never thought I will do it or I'll go for it or whatever. I literally, oh my God, it's the biggest achievement. And the last time in a district thing, like whenever you used to introduce yourself, I literally feel my as it is beauty pageant in my own era. And it may be a small thing, but I felt that moment was so awesome because I have won the title of district twice in the Param Sundari.
So you won a beauty pageant yourself?
Yes.
Wow. Oh my God.
Thank you. Thank you so much. And the money part, literally, where I was, I can literally see it, and where I am, Literally, I can see, and I can see my growth also with the legacy document or whatever the thing, whatever you made us to do, so many things, and literally each and every part of things making us in a better place. That's for sure. And the new people who has joined today, I just want to tell you, today if you miss the opportunity, then it will going to be a biggest your drawback to your own era of life. That's for sure. Because the same time when I started with journey with Shree, even I had a point as it is, I don't have money, how to manage everything. But I just committed to my own success, what literally she told us to write on that day, that moment. And I committed and I connected. That's it. Now I'm the example for the new era. And thank you so much for what you do, Sri. Love you so much. And literally, you are an angel for my life on earth. That's for sure. Love you. Love you.
Shubda. And you know, in your sharing, when Shubda is sharing, I am remembering when I started my journey, you know, when I, after my marriage, I was at a point where I wanted to earn money, I wanted to contribute, but I had these belief system, and I found that I can learn. There are things that I was not taught in education in my school system, and I can learn from international trainers. And I thought, oh, I don't have money. I remember I just had 10,000 rupees in my bank account, and I used my only money I had into buying a course for myself. And today, my own personal reality, you know, every time you invest in your learning, you are actually making the right investment, because आप अगर कपड़े खरीदोगे वो आपके वॉश ऑफ हो जाएंगे, आप अगर गोल्ड खरीदोगे तो वैल्यू बढ़ेगी गोल्ड की, लेकिन आप कितना उस सोने को पहन लोगे। लेकिन अगर आप अपने पैसे से कुछ ऐसा देख खरीदते हो जिससे आप सीख रहे हो, तो वो आपके साथ, आपकी सोल के साथ रहता है। यू नो, even if your body dies, it stays with you as a soul. That's how we have child prodigies. That's how we have people who are, you know, छोटे छोटे बच्चे इतने कमाल कर रहे हैं आज की डेट में। क्यों? क्योंकि उनके अंदर इम्प्रिंट्स हैं पुरानी लाइफ्स के, पास्ट लाइफ्स के, जिसमें उन्होंने वो सीखा और अब वो उसका बेनिफिट ले रहे हैं। And I have been a total believer of investing in my learning, and to a point where I have invested more than 90 lakh rupees in my learning. You know, and I recently made this huge plunge where I was like, I am investing literally lakhs of rupees still every year in my investment, in my learning, because I know that there is always something to learn that will take me to the next level. And thank you, Shubha, and everybody who have trusted your instinct and me and taken that plunge. And today you are living a new reality for yourself. Yeah. Awesome.
Thank you so much. Love you.
Thank you for sharing that.
Happy Deepavali.
And so, Gaurav, we can probably mute Shubda back again and move on with the session. Just a sec. Let me see. There are lots of done actually coming in the chat, guys. I'm so sorry. There are so many names coming in that I cannot take all the names. Once you register, let me just quickly share this with you. Once you register using the InstaMojo link, you get a confirmation in your WhatsApp. So you will all receive the confirmation in your WhatsApp message, in your WhatsApp inbox, and you will be added to a WhatsApp group. Yeah, so when that process is complete, you are part of it. Don't worry that if ma'am has not taken my name, am I in or not? Okay, I can see a lot of people who have written done in the chat, and I have actually received the message from my team also of so many people who have registered. So you are all in. Are there people over here who are trying to make the payment? So those of you who are my diamond members, guys, you already are part of Alter the Money Reality. Okay, Archana is asking, what about the diamond members? There are diamond members who are already part of Alter the Money Reality. Okay, now all those of you who are trying to make the payment and not happening, please write your name in the chat box right now. please write your full name in the chat box. If you are somebody who's trying to make the payment, because sometimes what happens with the technology is that because there are a lot of people trying to make the payment at the same time, some people may be not able to go through it. There may be problem with the bank as it is holiday or with the online system. I can see Preeti writing, I'm trying. So what I'm going to do is I am going to share an interest form. Okay, so I noticed that, Kuhu, we will talk about it. So I am going to share an interest form. Okay, in the chat box, Gaurav, can we share? Simran is asking if there is an EMI option. Simran, because the amount is 9999 only, I am already giving you 2 payment option. Okay, so you can pay 5999 right now, and you can pay the balance in 15 days. So you have the 2 EMI options. And I am sure, so if you haven't received it already, I will ask my team to once again share the link of the interest form. If you are interested in this and you are trying to make the payment, but it is not happening, don't go into the panic of, oh, I will miss the offer. Yes, others will miss the offer, but I will only and only keep it open for those who will fill the interest form. So if you fill the interest form right now, my team will get in touch with you and they will offer you the same price. Vidya Rani says, announce my name. Yes, Vidya Rani, you're in. Awesome. Yeah. So, and also please write your name in the chat box if you're filling the interest form, and we will only keep this open for those who are in the interest, who have filled their name in the interest form. I don't know the count, but I'm sure there are more than 40, 50 people. 50, 60 perhaps people who are already in, and there are more joining in. Okay, so Jai Shri, Nagaraju, Suvarna, awesome. So guys, please fill in the interest form. This offer is going to end today, but I'm only going to keep it open for those who are filling in the interest form. And I want to tell you something very, very important. Yeah. All those of you who will fill the interest form, you have the luck at your favor because today is Sunday. So my team is not here today. And tomorrow is a holiday. So you will literally have 2 days to create that money for you. So if you believe that this is something you would like to choose, universe is really favoring you. Your angels are really favoring you. I have never done this earlier. I have done a lot of online classes. I have done a lot of courses online, but the price always ends at the webinar. But only for those of you who are really interested in this, fill the interest form because you will still get this price till Tuesday, because my team will only be able to connect with you on Tuesday. Okay, so you will receive a call from my team that will help you with the payment option. And meanwhile, you can save the link of the payment in your, with you. Maybe in your WhatsApp, you can save it. And you can make the payment in these 2 days, or by Tuesday, my team will connect with you and they will help you with the registration. Yeah. So Gaurav, can we share the payment link once again? Awesome. Superb, guys. I am super excited for this journey. I am telling you, it really thrills me. There are a lot of things I am already you guys that are lined up, that are created. And there are a lot of things I know that I will receive the awareness of. That's how I work as and when we go through this, as we will be meeting every week with your questions, new possibilities will get created, new awareness will come. And together we will be creating literally a product, a program on the planet that will help. I strongly, strongly, strongly have that awareness that will help millions of people in the coming future to alter their money reality. So I thank each and every one of you who are taking this leap of faith, who are trusting me, who are trusting yourself, who are trusting this coincidence. There is nothing like coincidence. Actually, it is always co-creation of the universe and angels with us, and going ahead with this program. Yeah. So thanks a wonderful, wonderful festival. All of you all, today is Dhanteras. Buy something of gold or silver for yourself. It's an auspicious day. Even if it is a, small coin of silver or gold, when you put yourself in the habit of buying silver or gold, trust me, the metals, they have energy and they contribute. I remember when I started buying silver and gold for myself, and I talk to my silver and gold, they create more silver and gold in my life. Okay. If you do not have a safe with you, a tijori, a digital locker already in your house, this Diwali, buy yourself a digital locker, because if you are participating in Alter the Money Reality, you will be needing it. Okay. You will be generating wealth in your life. All those precious gems, stones, gold, silver jewelry, when it is going, diamond jewelry, when it is going to come to you, where are you going to keep it? You have to have a safe in your house or a secret locker in your house where you keep. Open up a locker in a bank. If you already don't have a locker in your bank, take these efforts. You have to take these actions in this 1 week. Before we start 11/11, prepare yourself. Universe gives you what you prepare for. Okay. Prepare yourself for all the wealth that is going to come to you. Buy a locker, or take a locker in the bank, because all that wealth that is going to come to you, you have to have a safe place to keep it all. Yeah. So with that, I love you all. Thank you so much for all your love, all your trust. And I'm going to say bye to you. Yes, Gaurav.
There is a small announcement. Hi everyone. So there are two announcements that people who have made the payment. Many congratulations for you being onboarded, and our team will add you into the WhatsApp group on Tuesday onwards. So Tuesday onwards, all the people who have made the payment, you're gonna be added into the separate WhatsApp group of Alter Your Money Reality program. And second thing is that once Shree will end this webinar today, the price will increase by 18%, because this is the price which is only for this webinar, and because we will be putting so much effort into this, so the price will gonna be immediately going to increase by 18%. So I would recommend you that if you would like to be a part of this program and you still have any challenge in making the payment, make sure you fill up the form so that we can block the price for you and our team can get in touch with you. So that people all who will be filling up the form, we will have a price 9999 for them. Apart from that, everyone, people will not be buying and not filling up the form. You come later, like we'll be doing next webinars also, but in that the price will be increased by 18%. So that's all from my side. Thank you so much, guys. So Shri, I'm posting a link for the last time in the chat. If somebody wanna like make the payment, they can. And Shri, you can take some questions in the meanwhile if you would like to. And few people like want to share. So if you can share, take some sharing.
So Usha, is that a question or a sharing that you raised your hand for? I can see Usha's hand raised. Sharing. Awesome. So Gaurav, can you unmute Usha and put her in the spotlight with me? Yeah, Usha is there in the spotlight. Yes, Usha, you can share.
Thank you so much. You really motivate me a lot. And once again, I'm reiterating that I am born lucky soul. You said about family condition. I was also the same person that I never thought I would be working one day earning money. I was also of the opinion that shadi karni, bache paida karni, husband kamayega. That was what my understanding is. Though nobody told me about it, but it was conditioned in such a way. And during COVID days also, I did not face any problem. Rather, we got full salary, we got bonus. And my husband also, he's got his own business. He was also earning more than what we were earning. I mean, we were in a very, very happy state, and we wanted this to continue. हम घर में बैठ के काम कर रहे हैं और घर में पैसा आ रहा है, and we were actually saving money. So now this webinar has made me feel so proud that I am a born soul. I really want to, and you very rightly said, ma'am, you made me aware of the fact that you have to invest in developing your skill, you know. That's how you can be very happy in life. You have to develop. I just have a very little problem of debts ka problem hai, ma'am. And that debt is also been created by my own self. मेरी ही गलतियों की वजह से वो debts इतना create हुआ पड़ा. You know, that loopholes needs to be checked, you know. And thank you so much. Thank you very much. Thank you so much, and happy Diwali.
Usha, would you like to share with people your experience of daily angel practice that you are participating with us?
Wonderful, ma'am, wonderful. I never believed in angels. I never believed in any other form of meditation except for Vipassana, actually, you know. And I was little doubtful also, you know. But believe me, trust me, my whole perception of life has changed. I'm a complete changed person. You know, for me, my angels are my true friend. You know, rather than discussing with somebody else, I would rather discuss with my angels. I used to feel their presence earlier also, but now I'm acknowledging it. Oh, acha, ye angels are, they're angels. I'm so happy, man. I have no words to express it. Everything has changed for me. Everything has changed for me.
Thank you for sharing that, Usha. And thanks to Usha, I have got another awareness from my angels. Those of you who are going to register for this Alter Your Money Reality program today, I do a live meditation session every day on the weekdays from 6 a.m. to 6:30 a.m. in the morning. And for my new Alter the Money Reality program participants, I am going to gift you 1 month of daily angel practice course. Yeah. So this is another, so this entire program is worth 30,000 rupees. So your 1,56,000 is already crossed 2 lakh rupees of value, because I am going to, all those of you who are registering for Alter Your Money Reality, you get 1 month subscription of the daily angel practice, where every day you will be in person attending a live meditation with me. And as you participate in that, you also get access for the 250 plus meditations that we have done so far. So all of that, in addition to everything you're already getting, I am sure this Diwali is going to be one of the best Diwalis you've had so far. Have the most fun of it. We are going to start the course from 11th of November, 11/11, as it is the awareness I received from my angels. Yet I want you to already start becoming and vibrating in the frequency of that course. Yeah. So have fun. Yes, Usha.
Ma'am, just one more. I also do a lot of walking. I get up at 5 o'clock, 4 o'clock and go for a walk. And whenever I am under a lot of stress, I start talking to, and I go to in Noida, there's a stadium, there's a sports complexes there. So I go there and I start talking to myself. And believe me, ma'am, you're rightly saying, you get a lot of messages from the angel, and you know, you get the answers. I instantly get the answer. Aata hai, ma'am. That, which means I'm connecting with the nature. You know, there's a lot of trees are there. You get the answer. So that is what I'm now, ma'am, मैं अभी जाग रही हूँ, मतलब कि अच्छा ये भी I was already doing it, but I didn't knew, ma'am. And thanks to you to making me, to awaken me. Actually, you have awakened me, ma'am. You have really awakened me.
Awesome. Thank you for sharing.
My life's motive is to, you know, you know, skill को वो करने के लिए, मतलब what do you call it? I'm forgetting the word. Enhance my skill. Enhance my skill. Yeah, that's what my motive now is.
Awesome, guys. Awesome. So I know there are so many of you who want to share, yet we have to honor the time as well. It was a 1 hour session. We already have, it's already almost 12:40. So let's complete this here. I know it's a festival time. I have my family waiting for me. We have our plans. You guys may have your own plans too. Nivedita, you can write your question in the chat. Nivedita says she has a question. Sharmila, I did mention in the beginning that this webinar, we are only recording for our internal purpose. We will not be sharing the recording of the webinar. You have to attend it live. Yet when you participate in the main Alter the Money Reality course, all the recordings will be shared. Okay. So please write your question in the chat. Henna, you have a question. You can probably unmute yourself and ask your question. Yes. Yes. Gaurav, can you unmute Henna?
Hi, good afternoon, Shree. Happy Dhanteras. I love your energy. And we are very interested, like my husband is very interested in this course, but he has a question. So how much time one will have to dedicate for this course in a day? Like how much time is to be invested?
Approximately half an hour to 1 hour at the max. So if we take, so because I will be helping you to inculcate new habits that will change your money reality. So it will be probably 15 minutes in the morning and then some time in the afternoon and 15 minutes before you sleep. Overall, in the whole day, it is half an hour to 1 hour. Yeah. And gradually, because the reason I've made it like a 90-day program is because I know that, the whole neurology begins to change in 30 days time. And then we do these practices for the full 90 days, you will become a new being only over those 90 days. Then it will not be something that you have to do. It is something that you do as a part of your daily thing. Like, when we were kids, our mothers had to teach us to brush. She had to remind us to grow and go and brush the teeth. But today, nobody has to remind us to brush our teeth. We do it naturally because that's the first thing we will do, even if we are sleeping, because it is in the neurology already. So that is the way I am going to help you guys to inculcate those habits in your system, in your daily habits, where you will start doing those things that will change your money vibration. Okay, so that's how it is going to be.
Okay, so my husband is very interested in joining. We'll be filling in the form. So thank you so much. We'll be making the payment now. Thank you, Shree. And the morning meditation is just for 1 month, is it? The
1 month subscription that you get, yes.
Okay. And will a recording of that be given by any chance?
So, yes. So the recordings are, so it's on a 1 month subscription basis. So as long as you keep subscribed to it, you have access to all the recordings that they are there. So when you get the access of 1 month subscription of Daily Angel Practice, you will also have access to all the previous two
Okay.
that are there.
Okay. Thank you, Shree. Thank you, Gaurav. Happy Diwali.
Thank you. Happy Diwali to you guys too. And then we had somebody else asking for a question. Yes, it is in the morning, 6 to 6:30. Somebody else also said that there is a question. Nivedita. So Nivedita, you said you have a question. Would you like to raise your hand, unmute yourself, ask the question? Okay. I can't find Nivedita. Cool. Thank you, Roma. Roma says, what a treasure to receive. DAP is a treasure. Totally agree. Yes. Nivedita says, I am able to unmute. Okay. Let me see. Gaurav, can we unmute Nivedita?
She needs to raise her hand because I'm not able to find
So
her.
Nivedita, you have to raise your hand. Otherwise, we are not able to unmute you.
In the meantime, you can, Dr. Aroni.
She's putting a raised hand in the chat box. No, that is not how you raise your hand. If you see, there is an emoji, a smiley face on your screen, just below the screen. And when you click on it, it will say raise hand. So you click on that, and that is how your virtual hand will be raised. Okay, yes. Gaurav, what did you say? Meanwhile?
So,
How did you got muted?
meanwhile, you have Dr. Aroni and Uma and Kumda. You can take.
Okay, so Kumud, would you like to unmute? Gaurav, can you unmute Kumud and let's see what is it that Kumud want to? Kumuda Chandra.
He need to unmute himself.
Yeah, you can unmute yourself. Just click on that red mic kind of thing that is there on your screen, and then it'll help you to unmute. Left-hand side below, yeah.
Okay. So, Dr. Aroni, we can take.
Okay, sure. Dr. Aroni, over to you.
Hello.
Yeah. Yes.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I didn't even know that such a course is going to arrive, on my lap. I mean, it's literally just thrown on my lap because I lost my job 2 months back, 3 months back. I mean, they called, I wanted to leave that job, but I was searching for another one and finalizing. And meanwhile, they just called me and said, we cannot continue with you. So I said, okay, fine. And
First of all, congratulations on that.
yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. So, and somehow my finances got managed. Help from the universe happened, and I just kept my calm meanwhile during those times. And, I'm really, really happy. But one challenge that I'm facing is that the more I am working on myself, the more I am awakening my reality, I mean, my ultimate reality, the more I'm healing myself, releasing blockages, the people around me are not matching with me, be it even my family.
Yes, of course. You have begun vibrating at a higher frequency, Dr. Aroni. So, this is one big topic that we do in the Alter the Money reality because it happens, and so somewhere in the middle, somewhere, after the 30 days, I have this in the course where I start having this conversation with people because by that time, I know people will start making money. They will start vibrating at a frequency where they cannot resonate with their existing people, because you are different already. So please, number one, stop trying to change them. Stop even expecting them to change. And number two, start asking universe for more people to show up that are vibrating at your frequency.
Okay.
We will do that in the course. Don't worry about it. I'll teach you how to do that. It's okay to make new friends. You don't always have to stick around. Remember, I shared in the webinar, I don't have those people as my friends anymore who told me 9 years back that you should not do Alter the Money reality course. If I would be still having the same friends, I would not even do this webinar. क्योंकि उनके हिसाब से दुनिया को Alter the Money reality की जरूरत ही नहीं है. दुनिया को रहना चाहिए जहां वो है, परेशानी में, दुख में, लैक में, क्योंकि वो अभी भी वहीं वाइब्रेट कर रहे हैं. So when I change my frequency, by default my friends got changed. Luckily, because I'm asking for more friends, new friends, today I have friends who have Mercedes, Audis, BMWs, who happily share that they're going on a trip and, taking their family to a foreign destination and don't have guilt about making more money. Yeah. So such people exist and it is okay to attract such people in your life.
Okay. But the only thing is that with friends or with other people, you can do away. But if it's your family suffering,
Get with. When you make a lot of money and you are happy, they know. So for example, my family, I went to my cousin's cousin's function recently, and my whole family, they met me as if I'm a celebrity because I am now. And second, because I attended a family event after a long time. I usually don't go for a lot of events, mostly because I'm traveling, mostly because I have a session, mostly because I am making money, So it's okay. And they will always have complaints anyway, so why bother?
No, but I really want even them to come up, like evolve.
That you have to let go of. You cannot be God of anyone else's reality, sweetheart. You can be creator of your own reality, but you can't be God of other people's reality. Even if it is my own husband, he chose to come along. If he wouldn't have, I would have still be traveling, creating my own money while he would still be, in his own money reality.
Okay.
They have to make a choice. You can't choose for them.
Right. So I have to just let go of whatever they are
No
doing.
allowance on them. Let be like, okay, that's the choice they are making. They will get it when they will get it. That's it.
Okay,
You don't
okay,
shrink for them.
right.
Yeah.
Okay, okay, fine. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Okay. So can we move to the next one, Gaurav? Can we mute Aroni and then? Oh God.
So Shri will take 2 more people maximum because of looking at the time thing. I think you are on mute, Shri. I'm not
Oh,
able.
sorry. Or can you unmute Nivedita? Nivedita has finally found her way to raise the hand. Yes, Nivedita.
Ma'am, my question is that I have a lot of potential to go high up in life, in career. But what is happening is people, my family members are sending a lot of negative energy, because of which I'm not able to, it's blocking my energy
Yeah.
at all levels.
Yeah.
So how to come out of this situation?
So number one thing, Nivedita, I would first like you to acknowledge that you are a very aware person. You are a very aware soul. There are a lot of people who experience it, but they don't even know this is happening.
Yes.
बहुत सारे लोग होते हैं जिनकी तरफ नेगेटिव वाइब्रेशन आ रही होती है, पर वो इतने लॉस्ट
बहुत
हैं कि उनको पता ही नहीं है कि ऐसा हो रहा है. तो सबसे पहली बात तो कि आप एक अवेयर सोल हो, यू आर बीइंग अवेयर ऑफ इट, एंड देन there are ways to play with that energy, which we will learn in the course. You will learn in the Alter the Money Reality program how to, I did mention everything is energy and money is also
Yes.
energy. So in the course, you will learn how do you protect yourself, how do you play with that energy, how do you use that energy actually to your advantage. All that we are going to do.
Yes. Yes, I'm looking forward to it, because this is what is blocking my life since years, actually.
I know.
I should have been at some very good place, but I've
been there, done that. So I totally know, I can totally understand what you are saying, yet I know that can be changed.
Yes, thank you, ma'am. Looking forward to it.
Congratulations. Welcome to the program. And then the last sharing of Uma. Can we take Uma or Aruf? Uma, you can unmute yourself.
Hi, Shri. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Yeah, it's lovely actually, and I would like to share a very different kind of an experience. And since 23rd of August, my life has changed with my husband passing away, with my house being gone, and it was in one of those panic buttons and moments when I called up Latika, my dear friend. Latika Nair is a part of your big team. And thanks to the angel, I visited her house, and then she introduced me to your book, which was Please Don't Die, and the world needs you. I promised her that within 3 days I'm going to complete and would return it back to her, and she should be, spreading this to many people who would be looking for it. So one of these days, after reading your book and knowing you, I somehow was overwhelmed with the passing away of my husband. So I just gave a panic button to her, and I called her up. She said, Oma, you've got to get this link, got to get connected with Shri. And Shri, during that process, when I was planning for the shifting and everything, I do not know and I got introduced to your entire program, and I don't know how things just took up a speed. It was as if, the angels were watching over me, and it was as if, like, all right, I mean, things are going on, but I know how it went on, but everything was so smoothly done. So thanks to you, thanks to the angels, and as I'm a part of your daily angel practices also, I have become a part of your money awareness also, and of course I would like to be a part of your angels on earth as well. So there's a whole vistara of life which is open to me, a life which was subdued, suppressed, unhappy, and always smile. I mean, being young and having discovered you would be a kind of a bonus for those ages. But I mean, at this age, if I find you, I am blessed. I'm very happy. I'm so much looking forward to this lovely journey that I have begun actually from this September onwards. And I'm looking for this lovely, association with you. Thank you so much. So thank you.
Thank you, Uma, for everybody saying, I love you. Thank you for trusting me and trusting yourself and trusting the angels. And yes, life actually can be beautiful irrespective of whatever. And thank you for being an example for that. I love you for your courage. Thanks a lot. And then
Thank you.
I know Uma was the last sharing. Vidya Rani really trusting me. So last sharing of Vidya Rani and then completing it. Yes, Vidya Rani.
Hello, ma'am.
Hi. Yes.
Hi, ma'am. Good afternoon. Ma'am, that I have a lot of money problem and difficulties. I agree that, but main problem is I have a lot of health issues, ma'am. So if doing practice, if I get any health severe health problem, is that I attend with that, ma'am. What can I do?
So, as you participate in Alter the Money Reality, though in this course, the focus is not the body, but there is a part in the course where we talk about that money and body are correlated.
Yes, ma'am.
And you will also be part of the daily angel practice for 1 full month in which a lot of healing anyways happen.
Okay, ma'am.
So, so I'm telling you, like some of you may think money is the focus area, but many of you will experience a lot of other areas of your life transforming as you be part of this course. Some of you may experience that your relationships has improved. Some of you may experience that your sex life has improved. Some of you may experience that your physical ailments have, improved. So those will be like bonuses, additional default bonuses, part of because what we will be working on is your vibration. We will be raising your vibration. And as your vibration raise, you become a new being. And the same being is experiencing all the areas of your life. So by default, the results will be showing up in all the other areas as well. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. One more doubt is that I need money and also I want to be, I want to get well health, ma'am. So if this meditation, it will help for some extent, ma'am.
So I can actually tell you that it has helped a lot of people. I've been doing this since 12 years professionally, and I've literally, there are thousands of people who write to me that their lives are changing. Whether it will help you or not, only you can decide that.
No, ma'am, I am decided. I am having that I'm having bill and I'll receive, ma'am. I'll receive all the blessings from angels and I have hope. No doubt about this. But
don't let the but come in between.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, yes,
you only need one but in your life. That the one.
Yes, yes, ma'am. Because I am first time, ma'am, so that I'm tense a little bit. Thanks, ma'am. I am not joined in any courses like this. This is the first course in my life. So I want to change my life, ma'am. I am full surrounded with negative people, negative surroundings. Everything is negative. So I want to change, ma'am. I want change in all the aspects of my life. So I decided to join, ma'am. My friend suggested to join this course, and she only sent this link, ma'am. My friend suggested to receive, ma'am.
Superb. Awesome. Congratulations, Vidya Rani, and welcome to the program.
You, thank you so much.
And Sonika, would you quickly like to ask or share? What is it? Oh God.
Hi, Shree. Hi, Shree. Happy Diwali, and all of you too. Happy Diwali. Shree, I want to join your course. Just you are my angel, but after so many days, I'm back. Just because when I was taking daily angel practice in night, After that, I got a IVF failure, so my health is not okay, and we have night shifts in my house. Like my husband has night shift, but I want to join this course, so it would be really difficult for me. But I want to join your course.
See,
So
only thing that is live is the 7 to 8 session. Rest everything is recorded. And even the
yeah,
7 to 8 session is going to be recorded and shared with you. So I have a lot of participants who attend my courses
but
who
your physical and your physical appearance is better than recording. So I want to join live physical. So can it be late? Like,
no, see, I can't shift times because of one or two people because it's going to be hundreds of people participating. And please don't limit your receiving of me or of the angels, considering us the physical aspect. I am not just the physical person, and you receive everything. There is nothing you do not receive if you are watching a recording.
okay.
Okay.
And one more thing, Shri, like I have
कि अगर मैं I know when I started with the online thing, lot of people thought कि अगर हम in person attend करते हैं मैम के साथ तभी हमें benefit मिल सकता है, but they actually experience कि जब वो online attend कर रहे थे तो उनको ज़्यादा benefit मिल रहा था, क्योंकि वो हमारे जो माइंड में होता है ना कि अगर कमरे में हम साथ बैठे हैं तभी हमें एनर्जी आ सकती है, लेकिन वो अपने घर पे है, इंडिया से भी बाहर कई बार या दिल्ली से बाहर, और वो फिर भी वो सब एक्सपीरियंस कर रहे हैं जो मैं बात कर रही हूँ, तो उनका लॉजिकल माइंड गोज टू अ डिफरेंट लेवल एंड दे एक्चुअली रियलाइज दैट एनर्जी इज बियॉन्ड डिस्टेंस, एनर्जी इज बियॉन्ड टाइम, एंड if you choose to receive, you can receive beyond all the limitations.
okay.
Yeah.
And one more thing, Shri, I have joined money workshop with you. So I joined late. So may I know what would be the difference between money workbook or this class, this workshop?
This is not an access course, so I will not be using the tools of access. But this is a program that I have been receiving from my angels about the things that I can do in my life, and I can talk to people about doing in their life. And so that is how so it is going to be different, very different from what you did earlier.
Related means related किस चीज से related, like किस area पे हम work करेंगे?
Course, so I can't share all of that thing with you, but I can tell you that one, it is going to be very different. Second, it will be having like the daily affirmations are there, which were not which you did not get earlier. Then also the meditations are there, which were not there in the in that program that you did. So there is a lot of new stuff, and then the chop your debt off, of course, the rituals, the daily rituals, all of those are something very, very different that I'm doing in this.
Okay. Thank you, Shri.
Thank you. Awesome. So with that, guys, thank you so much for all your love, all your time here with me. And congratulations to everybody who's already registered. Congratulations to everybody who has already intended to register and share your details you have filled the interest form, because now when you have intended, I'm sure universe will contribute and whatever limitations are there will be resolved. Most important thing is to make that commitment. When you commit and connect, everything is possible. And yes, I'm going to be seeing you guys very, very soon. We will start this program from 11th onwards. We will be in touch on the WhatsApp and email. My team will be sharing the required informations with you. Have a wonderful Diwali. Have a blast this Diwali. And please don't forget to prepare yourself for all the wealth to come. Buy the lockers, have secret places in your house. Get a locker in the bank if you require to, if you get the inclination for, as you have to have places to keep the wealth that you are going to be attracting in your life very soon. Yeah. Okay. Love you all. Have a wonderful Diwali and bye-bye. Happy Diwali to all of you all. Love you guys. Yeah. And
Thank you. Thank you so much.
all please switch on your cameras and can we take a selfie? Gaurav, can we take a Zoom fee, I would say. Yeah, I would request everybody to come on the cameras and let all of us take a Zoom fee together. Yeah, come on, guys, no shying away. No, one of the biggest thing to make money is you got to be willing to be seen and willing to be shown. Yeah. So everybody coming on the cameras. So I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, and all of you should be on your cameras in the 3 count. 1, switch on the cameras. Yeah, I can see some of you now. Yeah, I know some of you may be preparing your hair and all that. Don't worry about it. Nobody is judging you. Yeah. So
Smile is good enough.
Yeah, smile is actually good enough. So I'm going to be saying 1, 2, 3. In 1, 2, 3, I want Gaurav. Can we also let everybody unmute themselves? Let us all just come on the camera with the smiles on our face and say Happy Diwali to everyone.
Happy Diwali.
1, 2, 3.
Happy Diwali.
Happy Diwali.
Unmute. You have to unmute.
Happy Diwali, Shree and Gaurav and everybody. Love you, Shree, Gaurav and everybody. Love you
Everybody, all the angels in the group. Happy Diwali.
Happy Diwali.
Happy Diwali to everyone.
Happy Diwali to everybody. Happy Diwali.
Thank you, Shree, for making me confidence. I was so anybody missing today
Thanks
no
for this course.
opportunity. They will
Much
miss
awaited course. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Love you.
Bye.
Thank you.
Happy Diwali.
Happy Diwali to Gaurav also.
Yes, Gaurav, you on the camera off.
Yay, Gaurav. Happy Diwali.
I'm in a homemade.
Happy Diwali, Shree, Gaurav and everybody.
Happy Diwali, Gaurav sir.
Happy Gaurav.
Happy Diwali, Gaurav sir.
Yeah.